Welcome to Death Race. I'm Reg,
No, I'm Michael.
and we are here for first semifinal?
Yes, sir.
Yes. You're on the right side,
Me.
running.
I run a Beholder Bifrost. I'm gonna go at it again. See what we
That's
can
right.
do.
Yeah, they've won. Actually, they started in the first round. They beat the Black Dragon team,
I believe so. Yeah.
and they took out Black Bolt. So now they're taking on Mister himself, the Lantern Rings, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm on the side with Lantern Rings. They took out Vicious Struggle in round two.
I can't believe that. That was awesome.
Yeah, lots of damage with these guys. They're crazy. So we are doing best of three, same format. If you've seen the videos, you know what we're doing. And hopefully I roll good this time. I've had some bad luck in the last few games, not rolling really good.
No, you got it this time, man. We got
We'll
it.
see. You know what? We're gonna roll Punisher this time. And so roll a Punisher die. Do you want Punisher or bolts?
Bolts.
Bolts. You win again.
Dang.
There you go. So that gives you. You're gonna probably go first.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so we don't have a timer anymore. We're just gonna say it's death race. We never go to time anyways.
Not even close.
Not even close, exactly. So 2020, we got scores on, and whenever you're ready.
All right. Well, good luck to you, sir.
Good luck to you. Let's do lots of damage as always.
Keep that. Reroll these two. Hope for that other mask. Oh, we do not get it.
Trey, and your energy fixer is a Bifrost spin down, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's not a good start.
Well, that's unfortunate.
You don't have res. No, you don't. You have frontline and imprisoned, I believe.
That's right. Well, we'll go ahead and get the morphing jar.
There you go. Yeah. Oh, you
Sit
can't
on.
even. That's right. Get the Morphing Jar in.
Yeah. So we'll just go ahead and pass turn to you.
There you go. Now I'm rolling four, and I'll probably roll no mask. I'm sure I'll be all right. They're a
No,
little.
that's two right there.
Yeah, that's the two for Morphing Jar, but I'm gonna go for another um, something I could try to do. Let's do some shenanigans. Try. Okay,
We
got a
do
bolt.
like shenanigans.
So that is pretty good. So I'm gonna use. I have Billy Club, so I'll spin down to that, and I'm going to go ahead and pay one for Morphing Jar. Clay face it in to double mask, and then for two, I'm gonna buy a cube. Passing priority to you.
Pass
You got
back.
nothing. End turn.
All right, we got the shield going to used. Roll 4.
Definitely need a better roll here because I think that messes up what you had to buy here.
Oh, definitely does.
Yeah.
That definitely puts me a turn behind.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, he needs max to get everything bought this turn.
Okay, I think we can do something with that. So let's go ahead and. I'm not gonna be able to do that.
You're definitely not getting your beholder.
No, not right now. Heck no.
So you can get everything out. Oh, actually, you're supposed to buy the Bifrost too, right? This turn.
And make sure we get it to
Right.
roll. Let's get 2 for Black Widow.
Yeah, it's the other part. You're not going to get the beholder or the Bifrost here. The other way to do is you just ramp this turn and you.
We're gonna, yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna clay face in the morphing jar to move 2 over.
Oh, because you can do it this turn.
To our prep.
And then you'll do it next turn.
Yeah, pass priority.
I will use the 2 Morphing Jar mass to PXG twice. Pass back.
And then, yeah, end turn.
Oh, I got your screen flipped here. I gotta flip it.
Oh my god, I'm upside down.
Yeah, it's the chaos on the wrong side here. I'll flip it over.
Oh.
Yeah. A second. It with the OBS software. Okay, so I'm rolling 8 dice, and hopefully I can roll a little better than you have.
I'm due for bad rolls.
Well, that's right, and I'm due for a good one. So I think I just did it, which could be bad for you. Sorry. All
That's all
right,
right.
so I need 2 cubes, a lantern ring, and some morphine jars is what I'm looking for.
I say
So
we're here to death race, not dance.
that's right. Now the question is do I pull the extra morphine jar I can buy? No, I'm good. So this will be the lantern ring, and actually, this could be the lantern ring. This could be another cube. I don't know if I need another. I would like actually another morphine jar instead of the cube. Because I have 1 cube. If it rolls, that'll do enough damage with a second morphine jar. So that might be better. So that, this. So that'll decrease it. Pay 2. That's the lantern ring. This will be a morphine jar. So yeah, so I'm going to pay 1 for a morphine jar. Buy that. I'm going to red dragon you once
Down 19.
and paid 2 for a lantern ring. Yes, you're down to 19. Let's see what else I can do here. The 3, I'm okay with the morphine jars. I'm going to clay face in 1 morphine jar to that. I'm going to resurrect, which basically will pull 1 of these. I'll put that one. And then pass priority 2.
We're gonna pull the morphing jar. And then it's 2-face using the clay face global. And then move 4 more over.
I can actually buy something else again. I'm actually going to buy another morphine jar. So I have 3 of
Mm-hmm.
them. Pass priority. End turn.
All right. So we've got 2 here, and I'm going to take 2 in backburn. So down to 17.
17 it is.
Roll everything.
Do you think you can get the Bifrost out, or I don't think you can?
Not this turn for sure.
And I've got 3 morphine jars actually.
Mm-hmm.
I actually don't even know if I have another morphine jar die here. Usually I have 4, so I'm just going to find a mass character to symbolize if I can clay face in 1 next turn.
Keep that. Gonna re-roll these guys. Let's see. It's 2, 3. 4.
Are you thinking about buying the Beholder?
Nah, just kind of have what I've got. So I don't think I want to do that this turn. I do know I want to red dragon. And then we will buy a Bifrost.
I go down to 19.
So we've got 2. A lot of energy.
Yeah, I mean, I know you can still full ramp because next turn is when you just need to get your Bifrost and the Beholder. But I mean, you look on the other side and I've got a cube and 3 morphine jars.
So we'll spend those on another Black Widow. I still have these 2 generic. I think I'm just going to have to let them go.
Well, you could. Yeah, because you paid the shield to buy the Bifrost. I mean, you could. Yeah, you don't want to spend on your sidekick. But when you bought the Bifrost, you paid 2 energy with, right?
Yeah.
Oh, 2 shields. Okay.
Yeah. And these 2 for another Black Widow.
Remember we said you might roll bad. Yeah.
It
It's not looking
definitely.
good. I mean, and the next turn, I think I just need to roll a cube and lantern ring, and I think a couple mass, and I'll have lethal.
Yeah, because I'm going to keep those 2 in the field. And then, yeah, I think I'm just going to let the 2 generic go.
Yeah.
Pass priority.
So I'm going to PhD twice, Morphing Jar, and then I'm going to Clayface in Morphing Jar to Clayface 2 more times. Passing back priority.
And then enter.
Okay. So I had 2 that were in the bag, and the 2 Morphing Jars come over. So I'll be rolling everything. So I just need, I don't know, I think 1 mask or a bunch of masks, 1 Morphing Jar. It depends on what rolls.
Mm-hmm.
There's section 1 of my roll.
Oh, there's.
Yeah, I think I see Lethal right there. So since it's death race, we're gonna roll it out and see how much we can do.
Oh, definitely. We got to see this damage total.
Yeah, I mean, I know I have lethal. I think right there is gonna be 6 plus the Q. And look, I actually naturally rolled the ring. And
Mm.
now the question is, do I go for more damage? Because that's gonna be 4. That'll do 3 for each because it's gonna be +2 from the lantern ring. So that'll be 3, 6. That's only 10, but that's lethal with those guys. So I'm going to reroll these. You know what? We're gonna just go for fun. We're gonna get another, try to get another
Oh,
Morphing Jar. There you go.
nice.
Even better. All right, so there's another Morphing
Got to
Jar.
put his mask.
2 masks. So yeah, we're gonna count up all this. There's another mask, and then with this 2,
Yeah, 1 for a fielder.
1 for the field, and then I could parallax once, but I don't need to. I think I'm just gonna leave that. Not be too picky. So then I'm gonna pay 1 mask to buy another Morphing Jar,
So 21. Yeah.
and then I'm gonna Clayface in
42.
and Morphing Jar. I'm actually going to use the fist to field this Morphine Jar. Can I use Red Dragon for no effect? No, I have to buy something.
Yeah, you have to buy
Right,
something.
so I wouldn't do that. So that's not going to use. So yeah, so then I put on Lantern Ring. I use the Cosmic Cube, which then would increase the Lantern Ring damage by 2. So every time I do damage, it would be 3. I field this Morphine Jar. He's level 1, 2, 1. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 times 3 is going to be 24 for each Morphing Jar. So that would be, yeah, 24, 24, 48, 50, 54 damage.
54 damage in
Oh,
total.
sorry, no, because you're going to block, right? You would block.
No, I would probably block the 2.
Right. I mean, you would block too, obviously. So it would only be 24, 24. That's 48 they would do.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
only 48
only
damage.
48 damage. Yeah. Hey, I finally rolled something good there.
Good game.
Yeah, so let's get Mr. Chris out.
Yes, that definitely deserves a nasty.
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, and the thing is, you misrolled, or else you would have done potentially your damage. But I might have had the 48 might have been close because I think we've had Bifroster on, or the Beholder. I call him Bifroster, the Bifrost Beholder, 43, and it's done. I think is the highest. So
43?
yeah, it'll be interesting if it goes to game 3 with all the shenanigans I can do, and with you can use parallax and all the stuff I have.
That's if we even get to game 3.
We'll see. Yeah, I know because I get to go first now, so I could try to potentially do it. Okay, so let's reset
All right.
and we'll be back with game 2. All right, so we're back. We're going to reset the scores here. So yeah, that was crazy game 1. I think we total it up. If you didn't block, what was the damage said? 50.
57.
It could have been 56 because I forgot the 3 that already did the damage. Okay, so 2020, and we're going to give Lantern Rings game 1 win. All right, so this is where I need to roll good to start game 2. So good luck to you.
Good luck to you.
All right, 3 dice. At least you get to roll 4 this time. And look, 3 bolts. That's not going to help.
Yeah, pass
Maybe
along.
there goes the bad luck here. Look at this. No
Oh,
mask at
wow.
all. Holy, we're having fun. Okay, so I'm going
You
to
guys
pay.
are giving me a chance.
That's right. See, it goes right back. So there's I'm going to buy a cube, and I'm going to resurrect actually.
I see that's not a bad move.
And over to you.
All right, rolling 4.
See, just go right back at it.
Let's roll this 2. Wow.
That's pretty good. Thing is, what else can you buy?
Right?
You're like, oh, I could buy something. No, I can't. I can just ramp. I
That's
mean, I guess morphing jars are good to have. It's just, will you be able to field them all?
that's the thing, right?
Yeah, because you
Uh,
want to buy widows and although you don't really need, yeah, you do need the widows.
I didn't get that extra +1.
Yeah, the +1 helps, but maybe not this game. If you have a bunch of morphing jars, two in the field with a sidekick and a beholder, that's going to be lethal right there. And
Yeah.
they'll get +3 with imprisoned.
But we're gonna go ahead and buy 2.
Hmm.
We'll play face 1 and on its one side, and then pass priority.
Yep.
And
Okay. So I have 3. Got to use my bag. Draw 1. And I pull a sidekick. All right. My turn to re-ramp here. Thing is, I have nothing to pull from the use pile, though, which is not going to be good because I have 4 dice in my use pile or my bag. Okay, so pay 1. That'll be Lantern Ring. I won't be able to pull Lantern Ring next turn unless I cake as well. That's not going to be good. No, how can I do this? I can res. Yeah, that's not going to be good for me. Cake. Or if I resurrect, at least I can put a die out. That'll give me 3. Double ramp. Cake. But I can't buy the Lantern Ring this turn. Yeah, I'm stuck. I have to reset and hope you don't roll.
which is a possibility.
Right, but maybe. So if I resurrect cake, I could get stuff out of the bag, and then I can buy a morphine jar, ramp. I could cake again on your turn. I think that's the best thing I can do here. So actually, I haven't re-rolled yet, have I?
I don't believe so.
I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna re-roll these 2. That's okay. Okay, so there's another mask I wanted. So I spin this down with Billy Club.
Mm-hmm.
So there's the 2 for cake and res. I'm gonna buy a morphine jar.
Mm-hmm.
Clayface in morphine jar for 3. Then I'm going to resurrect once, draw 1 die. I pull the cube, which is not a good thing. And then actually I can cake then, knowing that I'll pull a sidekick, passing priority 2.
We're gonna move 2, and then 2. Pass back.
I'm gonna end turn.
All right.
Kind of a
Roll.
different way instead of the first time these guys played.
Right. All right.
So you still have your 8 dice you had for full ramp at least.
I can actually turn that down. Yeah, that would be fine. So we'll flip this down to a shield using the Bifrost. I'm going to use the Red Dragon Global to purchase Bifrost.
Put down a 19.
I'm going to use the 2 fists to purchase a Black Widow. Um, gosh. 2.
So you don't have resurrect or cake or anything on the team to prep those 4 dice sitting there.
I know, right?
Because that'd be good if you could have bought, or caked. Let's say if you had it, caked it over, and then you clay face over a morphine jar first, and then you could have caked, and you would have had the 4 dice for next turn. But yeah, you have no ramp stuff on that team because they need all those pieces. So yeah, you just morphine jar probably.
Yeah, I think that's my only option. Whatever I had to do with
Because you don't want to buy another morphine jar and then have potentially not pulling what you need.
No, because I'm running a risk right there, not
Right.
playing. So if
You
I
need,
purchase anything else, I kind of screw that.
right. And yeah, you don't have parallax, so you have to roll that Bifrost next turn too.
Mhm.
Well, maybe we'll see. Yeah, I'm trying to go full ramper, but I'm still a turn behind. So I'm going to PXG once, twice, and then I'm going to Clayface in the morphine jar, and then use it once to Clayface over those 2. Passing back priority.
And then enter.
And turn. Okay. I have 2 in the bag, and I bring over 1. So I'll take 1 bag burn. I'll use that instead of, I don't know where my token is for bag burn. Don't know where it is. So 1 for bag burn, 18. Let's see what I can roll. So at least I have the pieces. I just need to roll and buy a lantern ring. 1. Master good. Master very good. Those are all good. I could just straight up buy the thing of the thing. Set kick I could spin down. You're just gonna imprison it anyways if you roll. So it doesn't matter what that's on. So I'll roll that down. Yeah, to a mask. I'm going to shoot, I should have used that as, I don't know why I didn't roll the cube. Sorry, can I take that back? I didn't re-roll, did I? I don't need the cube this turn.
I don't think so.
And I didn't re-roll yet, I don't think. So I'm gonna actually re-roll, if that's okay.
It's fine.
Yeah, because we can. It's our rules.
That's right.
The rest of it's good. I just think I just want to roll the cube and hope it comes up as energy.
No, totally.
And it does.
Hey.
Voila. See, ask and I'm doing good today. I'm lucky.
No,
So I'm going to spend 1 for red dragon to spin that down. So
the dice.
1. Sorry?
The dice being kind today.
That's right. So I'll do that to pay 1 for red dragon, and I'll pay 2, or do I even want to? Because I'm going to have wasted energy then. Yeah, I'll pay the 1, and I'm going to pay that to buy another cosmic cube. So you take the 1,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm going to pay 4. So these 3 plus the cube, or the extra energy, to buy a lantern ring. And this I spin down to a mask. I'm going to cake, pulling these into the bag. I'll draw 1, put it back in the bag. So that's my turn. For next turn will be these 2 pulled. And what do I do with all these 4? I'm going to buy another morphing jar. Or do I need it? I have 1 morphing jar, that's it. I know I'm pulling at least 1 cube and 1 lantern ring. So yeah, I'll buy another morphing jar. Actually, I can increase my odds real good and just pull another one too. Because I can, I'll buy another one. There you go. Pass priority 2.
All right, so we're going to go 2, 4, and then the other 4. Pass back.
And on the 5 energy I have, I will wait and end turn. Yeah, when we lose we usually practice and we're like, it's got to go this, this, this. And when it goes off a little, we have to think a little bit. And we're like, oh, we're so fast having like 4-minute games. And all of a sudden, shoot, we got to actually think here a little bit
Like,
on what's the best way. Because I know someone will comment down and say, oh, you forgot, you could have done this. And I think if I had a res, I could have resed a die too. But actually, I could have resed. Shoot, I should have resed. Shoot, my bad. Because I had this that I could use to res, right?
I mean, it is Death Race. If you want to go ahead and res, I don't mind.
Well, that's what it would have been. So that would have resed, which would have prepped one of those dice for next turn. Let's say it's a cube, because I'll pull the lantern ring out of the bag next turn.
Either way, you're guaranteed to pull either one of them. So
either way, you roll perfectly here. You should still kill. So let's see you do it.
Well.
Uh-oh. Because that is a big Bifrost roll you've got coming up.
Right.
It can't fail you twice.
Right. Oh, it could.
You got all the energy you need for everything else. It's just going to come down to that Bifrost roll. Isn't it? If it rolled on double shield, it would have rolled shield. So it's rolled shield for you. So the only other way it'll go now is to help you.
Let's see.
Moment of truth.
We
got a Bifrost. So there you go. You can do your things, I'm pretty sure.
All right, let's see here. There's definitely shenanigans to be had. We have fielding costs. So let's cover that. So we've got the level 3 morphing jar.
Not that's going to matter, but I'm going to take your score to 19.
Okay, no, that's not going to work. All right, first things first, let's get our beholder. So let's use the pre-captain global 2 for 3. Mask 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's our beholder.
And you have a level 3 character.
I have 2 level 3 characters.
There you go. So he's going to come up big. You'll get the buff with the
Let's
step.
spin this down to. Wait a minute. Hold on. No, that's right.
You want,
We'll
yeah, you
play
want that first.
Bifrost. Spin the one down. Field a level 3 Morphing Jar to bring in a level 3
Yes.
Beholder.
And then field the sidekick, and then field the.
Sidekick. Spend the other one to field Black Widow.
Yeah.
To give all these guys the +1.
And then you don't have to worry about anything.
And then pass priority.
I PXG twice. Again, doesn't matter. Clay face in to PXG twice again. I would have had full. Go ahead.
And then we're going to attack with the Beholder using
So
all those actions.
you get to use both BACs, which would clear my field.
And then we're going to swing with everything else. So we've got +3 from the front line, plus the +1 from Black.
Each +4.
These guys. So yeah, these guys would all be +4.
Yeah. So what's the beholder on level 3?
Level 3. So that's 10, 18, 23.
23, and then Black Widow's just +3.
Yeah, so that's another 6. So 29.
29 damage. See, it'll be interesting. We go game 3. Can we do some crazy? Because I'm guaranteeing if this was my roll, I would have had a lot of damage coming.
I'm going to need some more characters.
Yeah, but you'll have parallax, so you'll be okay in game 3. So it'll be interesting to see how that goes for game 3. So that is a win for the Bifrost. Alrighty. So we're going to go to game 3, and we'll be back with that gameplay shortly. All right, we're back for game 3. So I'm going to reset scores. We're going to set them down to 0 because we, of course, count upwards in game 3. That was a good game, Mr. Mike.
No, thank you very much.
Good recoveries we had, and I think both games we've won turn
4?
Yeah, it was, or yeah, the person on the bottom of the third, I think it was.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I think it was both games. It was the third, but whoever went second won it. So it was interesting. So you won the roll off, so you get to go first in game 3. So of course we both roll 3 dice. We change the rules that well, not change. Our format is we roll 3 dice both sides. And whenever you're ready, don't have to reset the timer.
Well, good luck to you.
Good luck to you.
This should be an interesting 3rd round match.
Yeah, because we've got all the globals. So you have parallax, double play face, some crazy shenanigans. So
your Billy Club Global to get my 2nd mask.
yep, and we have resurrection too.
Oh, that's right. So I'm going to cake.
Yeah, to do
Morphing Jar, clay face, and then turn.
Not ready. So I'm going to 3 dice. Oh, look at this. This can get crazy. Okay.
Good lord.
Yeah, because I have that, and then this, which gives me a little bump on you. So I'm going to pay 1 for a morphine jar, and then I'm going to clay face in morphine jar to 2 side. Then I'm going to spend 1. Actually, I can just leave it like that. And I'll pay 1 more for another morphine jar. And then I think I could buy another morphine jar if I wanted to, but that's too many. I'm just going to leave it at that. And I'm going to pass priority 2.
I'm going to move 4 over. Pass back.
And I'm going to, because I could have clay faced. See, I'm wondering if I buy another one, does that make sense to have another morphine jar? Because I'm going to just muck up my bag. No, I'm just going to leave it at that. End turn.
All right. Rolling 8.
That's the problem when you have 5 dice and you don't pull the cube or something. Oh, I know what I should have done. We have double res.
get my mask. No.
Oh
Okay.
no, we have just one res. That's right.
Mm-hmm. So let's go. Black Widow. We use Red Dragon. Get the Bifrost. Hmm. Going to Clayface in Black Widow. Or two side to pick up another Black Widow. And then I'm going to Clayface in Morphing Jar, and it's two side and pass priority.
I will twice on the PXG. Pass him back.
And then end my turn.
Alrighty. You got two Black Widows. Interesting. So the Morphing Jar. Okay, so I pull 4, rolling 8 dice. Uh-oh. There's no masks. Not as many as I'd like. No bolts either for a cube, so that's okay. I'll re-roll. I'm gonna roll everything because I really don't need shields or fists. There.
There we go.
It's better. More gooder. We'll see.
More gooder.
More gooder. All right. So first thing I'm gonna do is to. I'm gonna do this right. If I buy a cube, Clayface buy a cube.
A whole lot of Clayface going on.
A whole lot of stuff going on for next turn. So yeah. So if I do that to Red Dragon to buy the Lantern Ring, and then I could Clayface in to get 2 by a cube. I still have enough for PXG. So yeah, we're gonna do that. So we're gonna Red Dragon you once to buy a Lantern Ring.
Mm-hmm.
This is there. So that does 1 damage. I guess we'll just keep track of how much we're doing for the end of turn. Or I could just update the score. How's that? I can. So 1.
If you must.
Right. Well, it's only 1. That's because I can do the Red Dragon once. Or no, actually, you have Red Dragon too.
Yes, you can do it again if you like.
So I'm going to Clayface in the first Morphing Jar.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to pay this plus this one to Red Dragon you and buy a Cosmic Cube.
Mm-hmm.
So dealing another damage to 2. And then with all this stuff, I'm going to. Do I want a cake? Yeah, good idea to cake. So I'm going to cake using this mask. Cakes these. Actually, before I cake, I only did Clayface once, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to Clayface this dude over to that side to do that. Then I'm going to spend 1 of these to cake. Put these in the bag. Gives me that. Oh, sorry, that goes back in the bag because I'm caking. Pass priority 2.
I'm going to pay 2 to move 4 over to Clayface the back end to do it again. Pass back.
I messed that up. I should have used the shield to res instead of caked, but that's okay. I'm going to hold on to those, and I don't need to buy anything else. End turn.
All right. Roll on everything. All right.
That's pretty good.
That. Reroll that. Reroll that. That. 2, 3, 4. Fielding cost.
Your Morphing Jar rolled on level 3.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty good.
Three, 4. So I can reroll these 4.
Oh, you need one of those Black Widows.
I'm gonna parallax.
Let's go down that hole.
I know, right? Oh goodness.
And the thing is, now de-rolled both of them, and then they both roll single energy. Oh, decisions you have.
I know, right?
Yeah, like do you roll them both and then they roll character, or
Let's go 2. 2 for 3 with the Kree Galactic Global. 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's get our beholder in used.
sure.
Right.
I'm still gonna buy.
Ugh, I needed stuff.
Yeah, because you rolled Parallax, and then what if you roll a Sidekick and a Pain Black Widow now? That'd be trouble. But you have to Parallax. You have to get your Black Widow.
Yeah. So let's parallax one at a time.
This is it. No, you
So,
want to keep? Do you want to roll that, or in case it comes Sidekick? Oh,
doesn't
now
matter.
you have to use the both. Oh my goodness, this is the Parallax hour.
Nope.
Oh my God. Oh no, Mister.
So yeah,
I wish I have. Actually, I could try to find him. Where's the I
we're
have.
gonna do like not even enough to kill.
No, I don't know if you'll have it. I'm trying to find the.
Well,
There, I do have it. I can
Bifrost,
throw it in
level
here.
3. Yeah, level 3 beholder. And I didn't have even to mask the ramp. Oh, beholder's going down.
We'll see.
And
Well,
it's
yeah, just you're gonna do some damage, but not enough. Yeah, you needed that. Parallax killed you there. I'll sub in a picture of Parallax or something in between this match here.
because I think I just got enough for lethal because I'll pass priority.
Oh, so on mine, I'm going to PXG once, PXG twice, and then with this, I will PXG the last times.
No, it's not even going to be enough.
It won't be.
No. What are you at? Or no, we're going up anyway.
It's going upwards, so yeah, it's
What do you have? Like 1?
yeah. There, I'm putting up the what you just did. Oops.
Did you have any bad bird this turn?
Um,
Or this game?
I'm not gonna have any. No, it's 2-0 right now. The score is. I just did the flashing fuck is just like kind of.
No, you get 1 because I bought Bifrost with Red Dragon.
Oh, so you did buy the Bifrost
Mhm.
using it? Okay, so then I have 1. So it's 2-1. Because I had the 2. Remember, I bought the cube and I bought the lantern ring with the red dragons. So if you
Mm-hmm.
bought the yeah, you would have bought the Bifrost.
Yeah, so we'll after your priority, I'll go ahead and move to attack and swing with the beholder.
Yep. So he'll get his.
The actions.
So I have
And
nothing to block. So you'll hit for an extra 3.
so that's
10.
9 and 7, so 16.
Oh, the Bifrost is what? He's level 3 though, wasn't he?
What's that?
He's 9, and your Morphing Jar gets
7, so plus 3 because he's a 4.
so 16. Okay, so oh yeah,
Yeah,
so it's not
16.
lethal. Oh
No,
no,
I only have 17 against you.
that's great. Yeah, and I mean parallax. How many times you parallax it? 4 times.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah, but still, I have a parallax chance here now. So yeah, I have 2 in my bag. One's a cube, one's
Hmm.
a ring, and 2 Morphing Jars. I actually think when I was buying stuff, I should have bought a second cube. And I think last turn I used a question mark, and I should have saved a question mark, and I could have rezzed, and then I could have bought another cube because I was worried about having not pulling the ring. But we'll see what we roll.
Oh, yeah.
All right, it could
Hey, look,
happen. We could see it.
bring that pain. I'd like to see the lantern ring go. So
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, Lantern Ring I think can do a lot of damage though. Like, and it's consistent though. Whereas I know the Bifrost, you could miss. Like, you don't have the parallax roll. You don't have the. Oh, look at this! I just got rid.
oh, that's oh, get you
Um,
some more masks, man.
do you want me to see how much I can do?
Of course,
Why not? It's like this is
that's
death
right.
race. Let's do it. Yeah. So, oh, so your attackers went through.
Man, this is death race. Let's do some damage.
Yeah, your Bifrost dudes they move over. They're actually I don't have that much. I only have one
Oh, yeah,
mask.
they're gone.
I only
Uh,
rolled 1 mask, by the way. So
That's what I'm saying. You got to get some mass out there. So let's get that parallax engine going.
yeah, but I think I can buy one and make three, which will be the limit
Mm-hmm.
there. So those I'll keep, and I'm gonna re-roll these.
Yeah, because that 2 for 3 is not bad.
Yeah, and I just need one math, and there it is. So
Oh, there's another
one.
one that you can make 4.
Yeah, so this is for that. That's for that for sure. So do I parallax to get another? Um, I'm actually don't need the parallax. I can do this and parallax hoping for one more. Actually, I'll roll these just in case. So I'll roll those ones.
Why not?
Why not? And look, so there's another mask. There's the shield for one. Spin this down with Billy Club.
There you go.
So there's 1, 2, 3.
As you use the
And
question
then,
mark.
yeah, so use a question
Yep.
mark to buy a morphine jar. Clay
Mm-hmm.
face in the morphine jar.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to pay one of these for a morphine jar using your clay face to spin this down to clay face this one in to that.
Mm-hmm.
And then, yeah, I get to pay for the morphine jars. So one level 3, pay one. I'm going to pay one mask from here to put this one in. I'll use the cosmic cube, lantern ring goes off, and then each of these will do 3. So that's 5, so 15 each. So 15, 30,
32.
38.
Yep. Well, yep. And then 40 altogether.
40 altogether. So there it is. Low, I didn't get the second cosmic cube, but I guess if I had to, I think I could have bought a cube and tried to parallax that in.
If he had enough of the shenanigans, yeah.
And I think that's where Lantern shines is when I can morphine jar clay faces and then do it again and again to get 4 mass instantly right there. Just
No,
by
no, that's
rolling mass or question marks I could get.
exactly. So that's when actually my question marks will count as masks using the clay face morphing jar combo.
Kind of, yeah. So, and I think if you ever put that, what's it, Intellect Devour that's coming out, that you can just spin something to an energy face.
Oh, phew.
So that'll
That's
be crazier than Billy. Like you don't need Billy Club anymore, because
no,
that's a
no,
psychic die, I guess. But you could spin anything to a, and I think it's actually an NEPC dice. So it's like psychic or not. I think you can spin it if you need a mask, which is going to be even crazier when we do Death Race next year. Which, who knows if we're going to do that? But it's still crazy. Yeah. So yeah, and it's weird that this is the first time I think that the team going second won every match.
no, no. This is a really, really good match. I
Yeah,
believe it's a lot of fun.
and it would be interesting because if you would have rolled your death, it would have been okay. You killed me turn 3 while I had everything set up, and then it's like I killed and you were all set up, and then game 3, you could have done. I don't even know how much your Bifrost could have done if you rolled your Black Widows. If you
Black
did
Widow, just a couple of.
17, the Black Widows would have given an extra +5 to everything.
Mm-hmm.
So you would have done each Black Widow done +10, so you have at 27 with one. You could have been 30. It would have been more with 37.
Oh, you
But
gotta
you
keep up.
also maybe had a sidekick you could have had like last game. But when you used the two fists to pay for the beholder, which you had to do,
Mm.
that kind of stuck you behind. Um, yeah, maybe think you bought the Bifrost before doing all the parallaxing because you could have re-rolled the shields to maybe rolled more fists. I don't know what would have been to make it lethal, but I still
Right.
don't think you could have got 40
Yeah.
unless you god rolled. I think you have to do.
Right.
And that's where I think the most the Bifrost did before was the Bifrost again I called it was 43 I think. So yeah, interesting match. We got some parallaxing fun in there, and yeah, so Lantern Rings is one team going to the finals. And I would have said when we started this, I did not think Lantern Rings would have been in the finals. I don't know what you thought.
No, I knew I had a good shot, but it's gotten farther than I expected it to.
Right. I mean, I looked at that side, like we had the Beholder we knew could do damage, but I still thought Fix It was going to make it right to the final
Mm.
without any like static fields or blocks and stuff. But it shows
It
the
has,
same thing. It
it has been
misrolls.
some interesting results for sure.
Yeah. I mean, now the other side, we just got to get rid of the witch. So we'll be back. We've got I'll be playing Yanti, and you've got the orcs in the next match.
Hashtag
Everyone,
privilege.
yeah. Well, thanks for coming out again, Mike, and everyone, thanks for watching.
We'll see you soon.